Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. We're back with our heroes, Lightning and Hope. And what's this? Save points are actually canon to the cutscenes? I mean, they're also shops. But yeah, how do shops even work in this game? Like, do they have some sort of advanced 3D printer that creates a gun blade out of
That'll slow down pursuit.
nothing?
But aren't there troops on this side? We can't relax just yet.
It is kind of weird because the shops in this game are basically designed because there's no towns, so you get all your shopping done through save points. But
Why don't you let me take point?
where do they get the item from? Are they being emailed the item? Is that how emails work in this game? In this universe, I should say. But yeah, I don't get it. Is Lightning's weapon, when it turns into a gun, is it a one-armed weapon? Is it a shotgun? Is it a rifle? What is it used for? It's never consistent. Right now she's holding it more like a shotgun than anything else. Yes, welcome to the Gapra Whitewood. A place where all the trees are crystals. Because... And now Hope is your team leader, because you had to fill a quota somewhere.
Don't stray too far.
There's really not much that changes here, except you now don't have control over Lightning directly, which means you have to rely on the AI making smart decisions. And yeah, gotta love how those things, in their attempt to attack you, jump directly over your head. Sometimes this game's just kind of weird. But yeah, still got a great party in your party. I don't know where I was going with that. So yeah, it's still pretty easy to fight your way through this. You got a great setup. It's just a bit hampered by the fact that you're controlling Hope. Because really, controlling the Ravager isn't really the better option in a setup. Like, you usually want the Ravagers to be handled by the AI, which you kind of already are doing by using auto battle, but yeah, it's just the more valuable standpoint is when you use a commando, or I guess it's even more important with things like healers and saboteurs and stuff like that, because the AI is rock stupid for those. Sometimes. I don't know, it's really weird. This game's AI is a weird mashup of absolutely terrible and really brilliant.
No.
It's like they thought of everything and then forgot half of
by
it.
the Woodlands Observation Battalion. You scared?
Not really. I'm ready to fight if I have to.
To keep you safe.
Random knife, more powerful than shooting literally lasers out of your fists.
Lightning.
Or a giant boomerang, but whatever.
I'm glad I followed you. By myself, I would have had no chance.
Aw, they're best of friends now. Yay.
Time to move. Trust me to cover your tail and stay focused.
This is a very repetitive little area. You go pretty much identical platforms. There's a puzzle, huge quotation marks element to this, where they say, oh, use those lights to find the right way to go through. But it's ridiculously linear. It's really dumb, and I don't know, even if you get turned back, all you're going to do is end up at a save point in an inaccessible elevator. So, I don't, yeah. So yeah, but it's got a very nice backdrop to it with like the weird techno crystal trees. I don't get it, but it looks nice. But yeah, this is a very, very repetitive area. It's a very copy-pasted, do the same thing 5 times thing. Pretty much it constantly ends with going up an elevator, and usually there'll be a cutscene right around then. There, elevator number 2, perfect. And I dare you to really tell the difference, because look, there's always a save point when you go up an elevator too. It's almost identical every time. It's really lazy. I feel like this is a part of the game that they added later on where, like, darn it, the game's way too short. We need extra stuff. Right now we just have like 3 hours of consistent cutscenes. Quick, put some gameplay in between that. Something I do like though, even in Final Fantasy XIII, there's nothing basic. These may be the same platforms over and over again, but look how elaborately designed they are for literally no reason. But I think I might have to look up a bit more about this Whitewood later on, because I don't get it. Are these, like, I guess it shouldn't be that strange. This entire world is based pretty much around wild animals who are part robot for some reason. I mean, the gods are living machines. So, maybe it isn't that strange that there are robot trees, but it is kind of something that doesn't get much attention drawn to it. Then again, same with the robot animals, they're just a part of the world. And I do actually really like that. I like it when a world just has elements of the world and they're just taken for granted. Because it's like, I don't know, when a person lives in a world where there's tons of robot animals, it's just a common thing. It really seems strange when a person goes up like, these are mechimals. They're animals who are part mech. And, you know, didn't you know about this? I mean, it's something that's part of your entire lifestyle. And then like go into great detail about why they're this way and stuff. And, like, I like it when it's like, you know, whatever. They're animals that are also robots. That's just how things are here. I know it frustrates a lot of people, but I personally think it's a good attention to detail. The thing is, I'm not sure that it actually is attention to detail in this game, because they do at the same time have a lot of regular Earth-sounding stuff just thrown in with this game. Like, Lightning will say, like, bullseye or something like that when she shoots something. It's like, how do you know what a bull is? And, like, earlier the person was oiling up a machine. It's like, why are you using oil? It's stuff like, I feel like it might just be laziness. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not part of the development team. Square Enix, call me. I feel like you could click any random part of this video and you wouldn't be able to tell where you actually were. Here's one random little different bit. Branching path. And look, a behemoth. Look at it. Look at it. But yeah, what we want to do is wait for it to turn around and then ambush it. Because that's pretty much the only practical way to take out a behemoth, because they're really overpowered. They're a really annoying enemy in this game. But yeah, reward for taking out the behemoth is antidotes. Just like you always wanted.
What is it?
We need to hide.
Yes, hide behind these really, really sparse branches.
They don't seem like they're even looking for us. I mean,
Clearly they weren't looking for you because you're wearing bright orange and she's wearing bright pink and red.
SciComm's keeping it all under wraps. They don't want their failure publicized. Better to lose us than lose their pride.
So the other soldiers don't know about us, right?
Right. They don't know anything about any fugitives.
See, there it is again with Lightning's sarcasm, I guess. There's nothing witty about what she's saying, though. She just sounds sarcastic. Is that it? Is that all there is to it? Is that her character? She says things that are sarcastic in a sarcastic way? That's almost not sarcastic. I don't know, it bugs me. I think I'm just expecting more than there really is, but I don't know. Hey look, a new behemoth, and this one is obnoxiously programmed so you can't ambush it. It'll always be looking at you. Or more specifically, it'll do this weird thing where it walks forwards and backwards over and over again. Yeah, it's kind of weird. That's kind of the thing. The AI and gameplay of Final Fantasy hasn't really kept up with the graphics. So it's kind of weird watching this really detailed, realistically animated enemy following a really weird, generic AI path. Like, that's literally something from, like, a, not even an NES, but like a really, really old 4-bit game or something like that. Moving forwards and backwards, not even, like, changing direction. They're just kind of throwing behemoths at us at this point.
I've got to be stronger.
Good to know, Hope. How many times has Hope collapsed from exhaustion at this point?
I wonder how the others are doing.
Saz and Vanille? Who knows? Even if they got away, they'll get caught eventually.
Optimism
Then they'll
from
have to
Lightning.
choose. Resist or surrender.
Man, I just realized if people actually listened to the fans and made like, because everyone bitches about how Snow is so optimistic, if they took him out, there would be no one with any shred of optimism left.
He's too stubborn to die. And that's his
Like,
best
oh my god, the dynamic of this game would be destroyed. Because there'd be no one saying anything even remotely positive. Oh god, that would be terrible. See, Square Enix, don't listen to your fans unless they say, like, I don't know, make something really good, like Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core
stands for
HD. Make it just say HD too. Make your good PSP games like, oh, okay, localized Type 0, please. That looks so good. Anyways, I digress. We'll continue this next time. See ya then.